The reaction was complete chaos. Remy Ma's response was not well received. Let's get started. During the battle gig, he took the microphone and dropped the bombshell that left everyone in disbelief. He'd accused Remy of cheating on Papoose with ease, which however the real shocker is that he did not even attempt to refute the cheating rumors. In fact, he essentially confirmed them. Word on the street is that Papoose ended his relationship with Remy, immediately avoiding the mess and moving on. Now guess who? He is with the champion herself, Claressa Shields. At first Remy pretended that she did not, pretending to be over it, but when things become serious, people started to say that Remy was not handling Papoose and Claressa's relationship well. She had been disparaging, reckless, and even implying that she was prepared to fight for what was rightfully hers. To make matters worse, a few days ago she went on Instagram to attack Papoose and Claressa, even leaking information. It appeared that Claressa was trying to get Papoose to be honest with her, but Remy was not having it. She said in one of the texts she sent to Papoose, "You take accountability. You were the one who was married. If you can't at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know you made it home safely, or to communicate that you fell asleep. He won't leave my house. This girl is a world." This woman, Claressa Shields, and her apologetic publicity team have been spreading false information about me every day to make me look bad and make him seem like an angel. For too long I pleaded with Pap to clarify, but when I discovered that Remy had exposed her online, Claressa lost it. She hit up Papoose and went off saying things like, "I know you hate internet drama, but you need to do something today about this girl, my PR." He also insisted that he would never be with me because you are ugly, but don't worry, I saw everything and now the world will see it too because you are so tough. Boo. For some background, Claressa has a big movie coming out on December 25th, and the last thing she needs is to be caught up in a messy love triangle with a married man, especially now that Remy is out here putting all her business on blast. That being said, I cannot be out here exposing her because the movie is coming out on December 25th. Do you have your phone yet? Do not worry, I am not worried about anything she posts or says in her story. Miss Shields, you are a fool. He followed your advice, but not before I took a screenshot of your entire conversation. Oh, and he was getting me arrested. This is the same woman who hasn't cheated on him in 17 years. And she was planning to ruin me with one of his other women. She could have used my platform to expose you while I was away. He was holding me down. And she sent me more texts in which it appeared as though Claressa was pleading with Papoose for the B. She seemed to be asking Papoose for honesty, but Remy was not having it. She went off on her saying, "Hey miss." At heart, at least one of her messages said, "I'm not happy, but all right, I will stop. I don't want to stress you more than you already are, so I will just stop. How I feel, I am the one with the money, so stop playing with me because I am not the enemy you want. I am not even angry. In fact, I am very happy, which is why your man is angry. Oh, and I know you said you felt foolish, but you also look foolish." She essentially called Papoose broke, and that seemed to be the last straw for him. He will never buy you anything like that because he believes he is the prize. It is unfortunate to inform you that is a narcissist who has repeatedly cheated on me. Now that I have moved on, she is acting like the victim. I have repeatedly asked for a divorce, but she would much rather use her social media influence than handle this like an adult. I didn't want to bring this drama online for the benefit of our 6-year-old daughter, but I have remained silent long enough. You keep going, but I will never get anyone arrested, because that is just another lie that can be easily verified. He addressed the rumors that Remy had cheated on him with someone he knew, claiming that last Christmas while I was at home with my daughter. This is where Remy was. Now that I've moved on, she is angry and fabricating lies. And he is a narcissist. He told her that we could get divorced like adults, but she refused since I went home to spend time with my daughter, and suddenly she is lying. Again, narcissist. Remy swiftly put an end to the rumors that she had left their daughter behind on Christmas by clapping back that all you do is lie, and that you look fine in the background no matter what. I am with my baby on every important day. And you have a terrible gambling problem. You tried to pressure me for money so that our divorce would go smoothly. She added, "I have been pleading with you to leave and just let us divorce quietly for years, but you said the only thing you did was to lie when you threatened me with things like, oh not remind my calling the police for help. You are a snitch. You are a rat. Call them. You even filmed me attempting to mock me for calling the police. This is how you would leave if we had a public outburst. You know I'm not the social media type. And you used that against me just as you used my upbringing and the image of the gangster girl to trap me. Stories and attempting to control the narrative." Papoose finally lost it. His response revealed that he had been suppressing his frustration for a long time. He said he had attempted to obtain a private divorce, but Remy had refused, claiming that she wanted attention. He said the only reason he is speaking now is because he can no longer ignore the way she is distorting things, and his main concern, as he stated several times, is their 6-year-old daughter. Desire for her to grow up in this mess, especially with all the drama on social media. He also denied Remy's claim that he attempted to have her arrested. Known Papoose acknowledged that he had knocked out the man Remy was seeing, but he claimed that this wasn't because of the affair but rather because the man acted cool, shook his hand, and then left behind his back with his wife. He also explained how following the altercation Remy didn't stay with him or their daughter, and instead left with the same man, that according to Papoose he's finished and moved on, but the drama is far from over. This is one of the messiest breakups in hip-hop and it doesn't seem like things will get better anytime soon. Remy didn't stop there this time. She was criticizing Papoose for isolating her from the people she loved. She wrote, "Your brother's called Joe, and you try to keep me away from everyone. My stupid self kept thinking, no, don't say anything, don't expose the real him to preserve the black love image I helped you create. And you were perfectly happy to let the world believe falsehoods about me. How many of my friends and family did you deliberately ignore? How many times did you act as though there was a misunderstanding when you were the one who started it? You whispered things to them that made them doubt me and feel uneasy around me. And then you just sat back and watched as I lost the people I cared about." Accusing him of being envious of, "I could see that every time you downplayed my accomplishments, ignored my victories, and tried to put the spotlight on someone else to ensure that I did not receive mine." Rem did not hold back as she said, "I couldn't stand seeing people celebrate me the way they admired me. Instead of being happy for me, you ent me and pretended to be proud, but deep down you wanted it to be you getting the attention. I had my own dreams, goals, and vision. And because I wouldn't put you above everything and everyone you tried to destroy know what they hear, not what they actually see. And you made sure that story never died by bringing it back up whenever it started to fade and finding new ways to stop it. Remind people to keep it going. You told yourself that it would go away, but you knew it wouldn't. So you made sure it wouldn't. The truth is that you snuck in and out like a thief in the night while wearing a mask. My security knows you. He saw you and he ran out, but not before giving the world more reason to doubt me. This wasn't just a breakup, it was a full-fledged war. And neither of them was prepared to give up to fans who had once you created a lie and sold it to the public, feeding battle rappers in my company false stories, spreading lies and twisting the truth so people would see me the way you wanted them to. You made sure they questioned me, doubted me, and turned against me, and for what reason you believed in their love story, but now you're watching it fall apart, unsure of whom to believe. I understand that I was doing something without your help because you needed to be in charge, because you wanted me to be the bad guy so you could be the good guy. Despite all of that, despite the lies, manipulation, and betrayal, you still had the gall to have me stand next to you at the awards, pretending everything was fine. You held my hand, smile for the cameras, and made it seem like we were still a team because you needed the world to see us together, and you needed to maintain appearances. People still believe in you, so I let you. I played along. I smiled when I wanted to scream. I stood beside you when I wanted to leave, and I let you have your moment even though I knew it was all based on lies. However, now that I see you, I will not remain silent any longer. I will not allow you to control the narrative or rewrite history, because the truth is out and nothing you do will change it. No, out of manipulation, no more lies. No, now obvious that their marriage has been over for some time because they have continued to put on the ideal couple act for the world. Indeed, they deceive people, but you can only pretend for so long before the truth is revealed." Then Remy revealed yet another shocking revelation. She and Claressa were cool before Claressa began to act inappropriately toward people. She shared screenshots of Claressa slipping into her DMs, wishing her a happy new year and even asking her for advice on how to flaunt her body. Ray wrote, "Here is Papa's weirdo girl just days before she was hitting me up for advice on how to look good. This is crazy. I created a monster." She continued by saying, "I praised you knowing things were wrong, but I kept quiet knowing the truth. You think you know what I have, so that's why you feel comfortable lying to these people, but I promise you, you are going to regret this." Claressa was tired of being pulled into the drama at this point, and she finally clapped back saying, "I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this. Clown behavior." Remy immediately responded, "I'm not 45 yet, but you are 29, and let me simply put, you are not aging like wine again. I am not your enemy. Tell your boyfriend to buy you some flowers and gifts." He didn't answer his phones because he was with his other girlfriend this week. Not Claressa tried to expose Papoose for already bullying her, but she turned the tables on him by accusing Remy of fabricating texts to create drama. She said, "You are not a woman you can bully. You are bitter, angry, and making things up." At this, there is complete chaos on the internet. Fans are picking sides, and it doesn't look like this drama will end anytime soon. Claressa wasn't finished yet, so she simply challenged Remy to a fight, saying, "Come get your behind hooped." Crash out. No one was discussing the Vista Cups on February 2nd, so it was not shocking when Remy declined, even though Remy is undoubtedly fiery.